everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here for my August book haul, and I was gonna say I did really good this month because I don't actually remember buying like almost any books this month, but I still have a stack. It still happened. I don't know. So I want to talk about the books that I received for review first, and then I'll get into a mini book outlet order, and apparently the books that I bought that I don't really remember this happening. August has been a very long month. So the first books that I was sent this month were part of the Booktube Tours. And I was sent Curse of the Sphinx and Demigods and Monsters from Ray Wagner, the author. So thank you, Grace, and thank you, Ray, for sending these to me. I already did a full review of both of these books, which I will leave linked down below. Spoiler, I really liked it. The next three books that I have are also part of a Love and Them Books Booktube tour, so again, thank you guys for sending them to me. And they are a fantasy trilogy called the True Rain Trilogy by Jennifer Ann Davis, and look at these covers. The first one is called The Key. Great, that one's cool. We're getting better, hold on. The second one is called Red, and the third one is called War. Just look at those covers. But let me just read you the little like blurb thing up at the top because I'm kind of sold on it from this little blurb thing. Within these pages lie kingdoms with castles and princes who fall in love with fair maidens. But make no mistake, this is no fairy tale. Ugh. Oh, that's good. The next book that I got 2 copies of again. So again, guys, I will be doing a giveaway probably when I hit 2K on here, which I'm not that far off from, so if you would like to go ahead and subscribe, you can get a chance to win a copy of P.S. I Like You by Casey West, because I received 2 of these, one from my uppercase and one from my Owlcrate. This is just like the epitome of like summer contemporary YA in my mind. It's a high school story about a girl who writes lyrics on her desk, and when she gets to school the next day, the song is completed. And so starts a really cute romance pen pal relationship type thing that just sounds adorable, and I feel like I'm gonna fly through this, and I'm just really looking forward to it. So stay tuned for a giveaway of this if you would like a copy. It will probably be happening somewhat soonish. Oh, also before I forget, this is a random interjection in the middle of this haul. I am doing a Q&A. I will leave the video linked down below, where you can ask me questions. I feel like that video got like somewhat buried, so if any of you still want to ask me questions, I still have that open. I'll probably be filming it sometime in the coming week or 2. So if you'd like to get to know me, go click on that video and leave a little comment question. Okay, back to the haul. The next book I actually found in the bargain section of Books A Million, which is kind of surprising because it sounds right up my alley and I don't know how I haven't heard of it. But that book is called The Never List, and nope, no clue how to pronounce that name, so not even gonna try. This just sounds like the perfect thriller story to me. The Never List is a list of rules that these 2 friends came up with when they were younger of things that they would never do for safety's sake, as in like, don't walk alone at night sort of thing. And for some reason, one night they just throw that list to the wind and take a really creepy cab ride, and they get abducted. And they're held captive with other girls in a cellar for like 3 years or something. Then fast forward 10 years into the future, we are following one of those girls who made it out and is kind of struggling to cope with reality again and to like resume a normal life and to cope with the fact that her friend didn't make it out of the cellar. So Sarah, the woman that we're following through this whole story, pretty much has to face her fears and overcome all these phobias that she has that are well deserved at this point, clearly, to try and solve like the mystery of what happened, and goes through a crazy world. It says that she goes on a cross-country chase that takes her to the perverse world of BDSM, secret cults, and the arcane study of torture. I mean, if you want to talk about dark and gritty stories, this is gonna be it, so I'm pretty excited to get to it. I was also really excited to find the next book on the clearance section, and that is The Art of Asking by Amanda Palmer. Amanda Palmer, in case you didn't know, is one of the coolest human beings out there. I followed her for a very long time. I mainly know her because she's married to Neil Gaiman. That's how I found about her, but she just has a very cool lifestyle, and she's in bands, and she does stuff. I'm doing a poor job of describing Amanda Palmer. But she's just a very cool individual, and this is kind of like a personal growth type book, and it's how I learned to stop worrying and start asking for help, which, I mean, as somebody with anxiety, this book should do me some good. So I was really excited to actually see this because I've been wanting to read it for a very long time, but I didn't really want to spend the $27 for this book, so I was super excited to find this on clearance. The next 3 books that I picked up were through the book outlet sale, like summer sale thing that they did. I wasn't really gonna buy any, and I feel like this is a repeat of the last sale that they have, where I was like, you know, there's not much on there that I really want right now, so I don't think I'm gonna like splurge and kind of buy books that might be interesting but I'm not super excited about. And then they did this to me. They put a Gathering of Shadows on there. Last time they did this with A Darker Shade of Magic, and then they did the sequel. So I bought this. I did it. And I'm pretty excited about it. Not gonna lie, I still haven't read the first one, so now I can just read through the first 2. And of course you can't buy just one book on Book Outlet, so I kind of started perusing the site. And I was really excited to find 1,000 Pieces of You by Claudia Gray. Claudia Gray is actually one of my favorite authors. She's kind of lesser known. She's starting to be bigger now. But I read the Evernight series by her when I was like 14, and I've loved her writing ever since. And this just sounds right up my alley. It's about alternate universes and parallel lives, and everything about this just sounds great. I've heard that this is compared to like a YA version of Cloud Atlas, which is super intriguing to me. I don't know how that's going to be pulled off, but I'm just really excited to get to it. The third book that I picked up on Book Outlet is one that I've kind of been intrigued by, and I said I would pick it up when I saw it, so that's what I did. And that is The Masked Truth by Kelly Armstrong. I still have yet to read anything by Kelly Armstrong, and she has like a gajillion books out right now, so I think I'm going to start with this one. It just sounds really intriguing. It's kind of like a mystery thriller. It follows a girl who witnessed a murder of the parents of a child that she was babysitting, and it follows a guy who I believe suffers from schizophrenia, I think, some sort of mental illness, and they end up at a camp for teens with issues, and I believe this kind of sets the scene for a really creepy, locked in a cellar type thriller. They're taken hostage, and it just sounds like a wild ride. Everything about this sounds intriguing. It sounds like a mystery thriller with some mental illness, just a whole kit and caboodle of really dark stuff that makes me excited to read it. That makes me sound like a really strange person. Either way, it sounds really good, and I'm pretty excited to give Kelly Armstrong a try. And the last book that I got this month was a total surprise, and I may have like squealed a little bit, but I got a copy of The 1000th Floor by Katherine McGee, and the amazing Lisa over at Uppercase sent this to me, so thank you so much, Lisa. This just completely made my day yesterday when I got home and there was a random package sitting on my front step, so that was just awesome. So thank you so much to the girls over at Uppercase for sending this to me. But I'm really excited to get to this. Also, can we take a second to appreciate these end pages? Just look at it. That is beautiful. Books are like on par with the end page game right now. Like they got the cover thing down, now they're taking over the end pages. It's great. And that is everything that I got this month. I do believe A Torch Against the Night is somewhere in the mail for me, so hopefully I'll be getting that soon. I was hoping to include it in this haul, but alas, it has not yet arrived. So that is going to conclude my haul for this month. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it, and I hope you're reading some amazing books. Leave what books you got this month down in the comments, because I will live vicariously through you guys, because that's what I watch hauls for. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.